Okay, doing a little 1v1 action here today as usual. Let's see what we get, a little live cast, a little live acoust. We're gonna try this whole big Dragon Prince build I keep seeing people use. Let's see if I do it right. I'm destined to screw it up, you guys know. Taking the wind. Let's make sure I got this right. Get a sword of Tickles on him. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to take, but I'm just gonna. I know the gist of it, the general gist of it. The general jizz of it. Not huge for that. Green lightning, I never really get a chance to actually use it, but let's just kind of see how we go. Add a layer. A strong center line. Actually, isn't supposed to have 2 spearmen. We want some anti-large. Let's take some 2 spearmen. I think this is what it's supposed to be. I put them in there. It's kind of. I've never used this. I kind of want to, so I'm going to do it. Really? Oh, we'll buff them up. We'll buff them up. Oh, yeah. I didn't go to. Ahoy! Hello, stranger. Your High Elves versus Dark Elves. I'm pretty sure I did this build wrong, but I don't care. Looks fun. We can try it out. I know like Invicta's been using it. I was playing with Indie Pride last night and he was using it. He used it like amazing. Like he kicked the crap out of his opponent. Let's just see how this works. But basically the gist of this build here is you want a strong front line that consists of Techless, your spearmen mixed within your white lions, your archers in the background, and then you have 4 shock cav right there. So you're really going to be, you got a lot to hammer and anvil, hammer and anvil, hammer and anvil. So I'm excited to see how this goes. Hopefully well. Gonna move the mic here. There we go. Sorry for that. My name's Samantha and I sleep with everybody. But yeah, let's just get it in. See how this Rick rolls people, or maybe shake, rattles, and rolls, rattles, and shakes. Whatever it is, whatever. France. French. Okay.
It shall be done. White lions.
We'll take the high ground. I have the high ground, Anakin. You underestimate my power.
Loyal.
Them there.
As you say.
You know, this is kind of the build right now, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is built against me right now. So I know. Beast Lord, I am recording, so you shall be up on the channel in the morrow. Got some good stuff planned though for the week. I'm going to be doing a video on. I'm going to start a series on the Tomb King Legendary Lords. So I will be doing one grand lore video for all of the legendary, or for all of the Tomb Kings, but I want to do one that's just exclusively on legendary lords, and I'm going to do them in episodes rather than just having this 30-minute bomb of a video. I'll do a quick little 5 to 10 minute video for each one. So I'll have one of those come out this week. I'm going to do one for the Great Catastrophe. Maybe a kind of a list video for those of you that are looking to start in on the campaign. It'll be a good way for you to get an idea of, hey, here's some quick tips that I use to jump into a campaign, because a lot of people are starting Total War for the first time in Total War Warhammer 2, so hopefully that gives them a chance to, oh shit. Let's actually, you guys know, you guys,
White light.
there, and you guys there.
We advance.
You there.
Advance.
3 can go there.
Asturian guides
And you can go contest the Dark Riders.
onward.
Oh, there's so much. I didn't see who he had. Do you think? Oh, okay. So I actually have not seen a Dark Elf army that did not include Malekith or Marathite, like a special character. I've not seen the generic lords use. That's fun.
Dragon princess.
Gotta push them out. Get those archers in position, start shooting on things. I'm actually gonna have my archers. That's great.
Archers, we will obey. Dragon princess, forward. Acknowledge. For order.
All target their archers.
Seal. Loyal.
Around this way, the Dark Riders are there.
Apace. Moving out.
That one there.
Move. Setting forth. Battle. Dragon.
Oh, Blade in the back.
Scython. Hear me. An enemy wizard is casting. Fear my words.
Oh no. What goes on here? Okay, let's do that to there.
Can I be praised for Asuria? Asa forward. We advance. Get to war. Onward. We will obey. Techless.
Heckless snow. Come in. Here, let's just drop a fucking vortex of chain lightning. Right there. It's gonna rip my guys up. Watch this. Didn't really have a great effect, but. Oh!
Courage has failed us.
Courage has failed us, my lord.
I know the way. For Ulfwan. Setting forth. Battle call.
Spent a little too much time here worrying about
Shall be done. Forward.
how this went, but
We advance.
actually save our front line here a little bit. Yeah, I'm putting Techless right onto the mage. I'll do this.
Arhain Kaday. Dragon princess. Forward. Loyal. I concur. Making my way.
My warriors are rallying.
Yes. March.
Go back onto there. Aha.
Dragon princess. Ever on.
There, nice of you.
Fear my words. Defending order. Orders received. Asa, attack. Tremble before me. We have untold Spearman. Onward.
Break that there.
Yes.
Uh-oh, that's spears.
We go. Asurian guides us. We go. For the king. Dragon princess.
It does require a lot more micro to, you know, deal with all these dragon princes. So, you know, my strong suit.
Chosen of poet. Making my way. Sinner.
Making my way downtown.
We have blooded the one.
Add everything there.
Scython.
Oh, you guys are not supposed to.
Asa, move. Onward. Without question. Behold, true Asurian guides. Warrior.
good right there. Let's see this forever to warm up and go. Let's see if I get some good damage though. Yeah. Huge damage. Huge damage. That was massive.
Advance! As he says, lawyer, the winds are ours. Techless. Pull back. Ever vigilant.
Just kind of send him into the fray. Scream it.
Archers, we go. Acknowledge. Fine. Battle awaits.
All right. Well, I do like this build though. I think that if I had a better mind for it, I would have done a lot better here. Just didn't have anything to engage properly. My Dragon Princes were standing around a lot, so that kind of hurt me in the end, I'd say.
None can comprehend my power. Techless.
Army losses kicking in, my lord. Okay, so wasn't terrible. Could have gone better. But you can see though, 127, 123, 92, 65, so it did well. They did what they're supposed to do. But my opponent went definitely a lot wider with the Argonauth Executioners, 112, 122, 125. They were cutting up my Spearmen pretty hard and heavy, 11 and 4 kills, not much of anything happening there. I mean, I could have gone with Swordmasters on my end, because Swordmasters actually are better than Executioners. They would have traded better, but, you know, I'm pretty okay with that. Let's just kind of roll into another one, do a little dual cast here. See how it goes. See if we get lucky. And I'm willing to try that again, kind of see what we can get going with that. I think that's a pretty solid build. Not to beat a dead horse here, or, you know, for that matter, buy a dead horse and see how long it lives in the ocean. I'm not even sure what the saying is anymore these days. You know, people are so weird with their stuff. So let's see here. Oh, you're gonna go high elves? Fine, dude. I hate when you switch to something and then someone else switches to it too. It's like, well. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not taking you. I will take 2. Did I just press the button, homie? I'm gonna go Death Hag. I haven't taken the old Chariot of Doom here in a long while. The Witch Brew I don't use to real good effect, so I'm just not gonna do it. I don't think I've ever used Chill Blade, so I'll take it. I'll see how it goes. I'll see how it goes. I'll see what it does. Gotta make sure we take the right spells here. Oh no, definitely not that. Seraphon, okay, so that. 2 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. 4 of those. 3 of these. You might be taking the Dragon Prince build. Let's see here. Oh, so close to getting 2 Dread Spears. I want someone to kind of contest at large in case we get any Phoenixes to deal with, you know? So let's see here. I don't find Word of Pain very productive. I might actually ditch some Witch Elves. Yeah, ditch some Witch Elves to do this. Yeah, I like that a little bit more, a little bit stronger of an army, I think. A little bit wider. So we've got answers for his front line in this. We've got the answers for any anti-large here. These can trade well with his archers, but because I've got shields. The Death Hag's going to confer some. Where is it? Where is my damn? There it is. 12% magical resistance around her. The point is to get her into combat and keep her in combat around the Executioners, because the Executioners, they have 112 or 110 armor and good melee defense, but we just want to keep them up as long as possible. And Malekith will be kind of, you know, skirting around the battlefield, dropping bombs. Let's see how it goes. This is kind of the typical Dark Elf build I've been doing here a lot lately. I really dig Blackheart Corsairs. They were one of my favorite units in the Dark Elf roster on tabletop because they have these really awesome cloaks that they did a really good job of portraying in this. I mean, I'm so stoked on the way that these units turned out. In general, everything in Total War Warhammer 2, I'm pretty jazzed on. There was some stuff in Total War Warhammer 1 I didn't care about, like I don't care about Empire units for the most part. Like, they're cool. Like, I really love Reichsguard, and I love, like, the Elector Counts. Summon the Elector Counts. But I hate just your standard issue military there. Uh-oh. This map is kind of bad luck for me, but I'm going to break that here today. Right now, sheathe your swords. Okay, so let's actually put you there and you there. Isn't that interesting, right? That there. I want my you be right about there. Put my spears here, though. A little wide control and flank. I don't really use the Eagle Cloud Boltor as much. Turn uses it to pretty good effect. He's used to using what's it called? The Dawe, and using their ballista. And in that, he pretty much put a little pressure on. In that, he ranks up his Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower all the way up to rank 9, or in this the Reaper Bolt Thrower for me. It's rank 9 and just kind of sees what he can score from it. Oh, look at this! A Prince on a Sun Dragon, not a Moon Dragon. Mage of Light, interesting. Oh, I gotta move. Be right there. Right there. I've been using the dudes. Guys I can't think of the name of. Okay, let's do. I'm just gonna start taking some fire, that's okay. Oh, that's a light wizard, that's a light wizard, that's a light wizard, that's a light wizard.
Moving out! Carnage Force advancing!
Dark shards!
Actually, oh, look at that. Roman infantry style. We might get some flanking going on here. It looks like there's way too few units, but yeah, let's just get that front line moving up. So come for that continued missile resistance here. Not missile, but you guys know. Archers with light armor. We're going to keep firing on them. Okay. Command. Put you right there. I don't think you meant to do that. Let's go right there.
Dark shards! No mercy! Mystery upon mystery! Death hang!
Chosen of King! I
Oh, wow.
will have destruction
Banishment just ripped that whole flank. Holy crap.
setting forth. Destruction awaits.
That was not for him, though. That there.
Attend me!
Dark shards!
Into there. Kiss into here. Kiss into there. This Phoenix Guard gotta start taking some fire now. Oh, good bombing run. Good bombing run on his part.
Eager for battle. Dealers in death.
Oh, that. Oh, my death hag. Oh, I should die. No, and again. So let's get everything. Okay, that was a good one right there. Dark Elf versus High Elf victory. My shoddy spelling. Okay, so let's take a look how that one went. You know, I'll take one for one, or one for two, whatever the hell it is when you win one and lose one. Phoenix Guard always do well. You know, interesting though, ranking these guys up so much. This point he went with a lot shorter of an army. Basically, like if you think about this, if this was techless and he didn't have the Mage of Light, and this was all Dragon Princes, this would be effectively the same army that I had taken prior. A variation thus up, but not really variation at all, but still similar. But we can see that the Death Hag does a lot of damage. I mean, with none of this being anti-large, except for the Phoenix Guard, it was pretty unopposed on the table. And on top of that, you have the fact that it's occurring at 12% melee resistance to, I don't really know which one of these was frontline with her, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't this chap. But it's really it really makes your front line a lot tankier, and I'm sure that one of these executioners and one or two of these Blackheart Corsairs were in that radius, so it really helped out a ton. I don't think he meant to get his Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower as caught up like that. I think his intention was to have the Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower fire at my backline, so that kind of sucked for him. But I don't even remember the Mage of Light getting punked around so badly. But the Mage of Light's banishment ripped up that whole left flank, as you guys saw. That thing buckled so quick. 1, 2, and 3 buckled right away. So his White Lions and his Phoenix were able to push through that gap pretty sizably, but we were able to close it pretty well. And he did. He only got five kills with his Flamespire Phoenix, but the Flamespire Phoenix can be used to really great effect. I usually don't take a high elf build without Phoenixes. They're just so great. But this concludes this video here today, guys. Hope you got a good idea of what's coming out in the future, what's due, and this shows you some of the builds that I'm working on and stuff like that. I will have a high elf guide coming. I'll keep trying to work on that Dragon Prince build. It's really good, I think. I just clearly didn't have the micro for that situation. I was letting Dragon Prince kind of sit on their ass for a lot of that fight. But thanks for watching here today, guys. Have a good one and take care.